From its pivotal role in World War II to its global acclaim as an iconic vehicle, the journey of Jeep is a captivating narrative. More than an automotive manufacturer, Jeep embodies a sense of community, an aura of adventure, and the spirit of freedom and exploration. From its humble origins on the battlefield to its status as a lifestyle choice for many, Jeep has had a reputation for rugged durability and dependable performance. However, in recent years, Jeep has been questioned for its reliability. Throughout its history, Jeep has also encountered numerous challenges that posed threats to its survival, including navigating through several different ownerships. So, what is the future of Jeep? Will it adapt to trends without losing its roots? Can it stay ahead of its competition? To find out, let's learn more about Jeep's journey. Chapter 1. Military Origins. Amidst the Second World War, prior to the United States' declaration of war on Japan, the U.S. Army sought proposals for a four-wheel drive vehicle from over 100 automotive companies. Astonishingly, only a couple of companies responded. Bantam was one of them. Upon reviewing Bantam's prototype, the U.S. Army endorsed it and imposed a daunting challenge: to produce the vehicle within a mere 2-month window. This demand was unprecedented, especially considering the company's modest size and unstable financial standing, boasting only a dozen employees. The prospects of meeting such a stringent timeline appeared bleak, casting doubts on Bantam's ability to fulfill the task. Nevertheless, defying the odds, the company managed to unveil an innovative four-wheel drive vehicle in just 30 minutes shy of the deadline, on September 23, 1940. Despite not meeting all of the U.S. Army's requirements, Bantam's prototype was accepted. However, the Army demanded more revised models from Bantam. Due to Bantam's struggling state at the time and doubts about their ability to meet production demands, the Army shared details of Bantam's prototype with Ford and Willys Overland, requiring them to use this prototype to create something even better. After several revised models, Willys' version, using the heavy but powerful Go Devil engine, became the standard Jeep design. The urgent demand from the U.S. War Department for a substantial fleet within a limited time frame led Willys Overland to grant the U.S. government a non-exclusive license. This license allowed another entity to manufacture vehicles based on Willys' specifications. The Army chose Ford as a second supplier. Willys supplied Ford with a complete set of plans and specifications. The ultimate iterations of the Jeeps manufactured by Willys Overland were designated the Model MB, whereas those produced by Ford were labeled the Model GPW. Subtle differences existed between the two variants, setting them apart in nuanced ways. While the Jeep name was first used in 1943, the exact origin of the name is still debated. One theory is that the military acronym GP for General Purpose Vehicle was slurred into the word Jeep. Others say that the name came from the character Eugene the Jeep in the Popeye comic strip, who was a small animal that could go anywhere. Others say the name came from soldiers, who said just enough essential parts when talking about the new vehicle. Chapter 2. The Civilian Jeep. Although cars were available before World War II, the automotive industry was still in its early stages, and cars were not as common or affordable. In addition, cars were not as reliable or durable, and breakdowns were common. The Jeep was revolutionary because it was designed to be rugged and reliable, even in the harshest conditions. Willys Overland realized that there was a large market for all-terrain vehicles in the civilian sector, particularly among farmers and construction workers. They saw an opportunity to adapt the Jeep for civilian applications. As a result, they developed the CJ2A, or the Civilian Jeep 2A, in 1945, specifically designed for off-road use on farms and in other rugged environments. This versatile four-wheel drive featured a sturdy steel body, a 7-slot grille, and a simple utilitarian design. It was powered by a 4-cylinder engine, providing ample torque for off-road capabilities. The CJ2A retained the military Jeep's robustness and agility, while incorporating comfort features suitable for civilian use, such as a tailgate, bigger headlights, side-mounted spare tire, and options for various accessories like heaters and canvas tops. These vehicles were very successful and helped establish Jeep as a well-known brand in the civilian market. The CJ5, introduced in 1955, was a significant iteration within the CJ series. This compact and nimble four-wheel drive vehicle, which closely resembles the Wrangler we know today, retained the CJ series' signature utilitarian design, while incorporating various improvements and updates throughout its production run. It featured a classic open-body style with removable doors and a folding windshield, allowing for an open-air driving experience. The CJ5 was also available in different engine options, typically featuring inline 4- or 6-cylinder engines, providing sufficient power for both on-road and off-road adventures. It was better on every front. It was stronger, more comfortable, more versatile, and more off-road capable. Chapter 3. Several different ownerships. Among the myriad factors defining Jeep's trajectory throughout its history, one notable attribute surfaces prominently: the unwavering resilience consistently exhibited by the brand. Willys Overland faced significant financial challenges after World War II. These difficulties prompted them to consider selling the Jeep division. In 1953, they sold Willys Overland Motors, including the Jeep brand, to Kaiser. The decision to sell was primarily driven by Willys Overland's needs for financial stability and Kaiser's interest in expanding its automotive portfolio. In 1954, Kaiser announced the arrival of the CJ5. By the end of 1955, Kaiser dropped all passenger cars from its portfolio to sell Jeeps exclusively. In 1970, the Jeep brand was acquired by American Motors Corporation, AMC. Kaiser's decision to sell the Jeep brand to AMC was largely due to financial difficulties. The sale of Jeep to AMC was seen as a way to ensure the survival of the Jeep brand. AMC introduced several new models, including the Cherokee in 1985 and the Wrangler in 1986. The Jeep brand continued to grow in popularity throughout the 1980s, and in 1987, Chrysler Corporation acquired the brand. Under Chrysler's ownership, the Jeep brand continued to expand and innovate, introducing new models such as the Grand Cherokee and the Compass. These vehicles contributed to Jeep's growth and solidified its position in the market, offering a broader range of options to consumers. Although Jeep initiated its international presence following World War II, a substantial increase in global recognition occurred primarily during the late 1980s and 1990s under Chrysler's ownership. Since then, Jeep has persistently expanded its global footprint, establishing itself as a revered and esteemed brand across diverse countries and regions. While the United States is the biggest market for Jeep, Europe, Canada, Brazil, and Australia have significant consumer bases for Jeep vehicles, contributing substantially to the brand's global sales and presence. Jeep is currently owned by Stellantis, the world's fourth-largest automotive company by volume. Chapter 4. Concerns on reliability. Jeep has had a few controversies over the years, including recalls and safety concerns. An infamous example was the Jeep rollover in the 1990s. During that time, a number of class action lawsuits were filed against Jeep, alleging that some of its vehicles, such as the Jeep Cherokee and Grand Cherokee, were prone to rolling over in certain situations. While Jeep denied these claims, the company did implement changes to enhance vehicle stability, such as improving stability control systems and introducing electronic stability control. In 2013, Jeep recalled approximately 1.56 million vehicles due to concerns about the fuel tank design, which could potentially lead to a rupture in rear-end collisions. Jeep also recalled several 2018-2019 Grand Cherokee models to fix a problem with the anti-lock braking system that could potentially cause the vehicles to roll away unexpectedly. In addition to these recalls, Jeep also faced criticism for its emissions, fuel efficiency, and safety concerns in some of its models. In recent years, several Jeep models have received mixed safety ratings from various agencies. However, the company has taken steps to address these issues, including introducing newer models with improved emissions technology and enhancing safety features across their lineup. One of the most notable controversies surrounding Jeep was the death wobble issue during the mid-2000s, which impacted certain Jeep models including the Jeep Wrangler. The problem manifested as a pronounced and unsettling shaking or wobbling of the steering wheel, particularly at higher speeds. While Jeep claimed that the problem was caused by aftermarket modifications, it did eventually issue a recall to address the issue. This controversy resulted in a lot of negative publicity for Jeep and also led to some customers suing the company. Recently, Jeep also issued 4 recalls on the Wrangler 4xe related to an overheating battery pack, engines shutting off unexpectedly while driving, potential fire risks, and an obstructed brake light in certain models. Looking ahead. As of 2022, Jeep achieved a total revenue of $42 billion worldwide. Global revenue for Jeep is projected to reach $35 billion in 2023, down 16% compared to 2022. In 2022, unit sales for Jeep were also down 86% in China. Consequently, the joint venture between Stellantis and Guangzhou Automobile Group also filed for bankruptcy in 2022, after a long decline for the oldest foreign auto brand in the world's largest car market. Jeep sales in the US, its biggest market, have also been declining in recent years. In 2022, Jeep sold 684,613 units in the US, down 11% compared to 2021. However, Jeep was still the 6th best-selling car in the US in 2022. The Grand Cherokee, Wrangler, and Compass were the top sellers in 2022. Jeep has also been actively investing in electric and hybrid technologies to introduce more eco-friendly and efficient vehicles into its lineup. Building upon the success of the Jeep Wrangler 4xe, the best-selling plug-in hybrid vehicle in the US in 2022, and the Grand Cherokee 4xe, the brand will introduce 4 all-electric SUVs in North America and Europe by 2025, including the Jeep Avenger, Wagoneer S, and the Wrangler-inspired Jeep Recon. 50% of sales in the US and 100% of sales in Europe will be battery electric vehicles by 2030. As per Jeep's CEO, Christian Meunier, the brand is on the path to becoming the leading zero-emissions SUV brand in the world. The company has also been introducing new models and updating existing ones to diversify its offerings and appeal to a wider range of customers. A significant development in Jeep's lineup includes the introduction of the new Jeep Wagoneer L and Grand Wagoneer L variants. Representing extended versions of the existing Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer models, these additions are designed with an augmented length, offering increased interior space and enhanced cargo capacity. Additionally, Jeep aims to expand its global presence, tapping into emerging markets while strengthening its foothold in established ones. The future for Jeep appears to be focused on innovation, sustainability, and expanding its lineup to meet evolving consumer demands. As technology continues to advance, one would expect the brand to integrate more advanced safety features and cutting-edge driving technologies into its vehicles, ensuring they remain competitive and appealing in the ever-changing automotive landscape. While the Jeep brand continues to be popular despite declining sales, the question still remains: will the brand re-establish its identity as a reliable and durable brand? Thank you all for watching, and please make sure to like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. For now, until the next one.